catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive.
Let's talk to me. Yeah. Welcome to another edition of Hassel's Review with your boy Hassel. And this week we got a super edition as we are going to unbox Mafex Return of Superman Superboy. And that's a mouthful that you don't want to say 3 times real fast. So I've had this figure for a couple of weeks now, and to be honest with you, I am kind of behind on my unboxings. You've seen where I've been doing some unboxings and some short videos. Let me know how you like that. Do you prefer these more detailed breakdowns, or do you kind of like the shorts? I know our attention spans are shorter and shorter each day. Only thing is, you don't get to see this beautiful face here on the shorts. So you let me know which do you prefer, or do you like a good mix? But there's more. We are gonna do an unboxing edition this week, live and in living color. But before we get to that, folks, I just want to give everybody a shout out and a huge love and thank you as we just crossed over 1,300 subscribers. Thank you guys. Me and Monster, we are super appreciative. Don't forget our other Stay Weird network family members like Chris Daly on Fueled by Weird, our Big Rob's House of Entertainment, and No Chinese Food. Never forget those guys. And there's always me and Monster. So hey, we got plenty here, and we're about to cross over into our 3rd year anniversary on the 28th of October this year. So man, we got a lot of things going, a lot of things popping. But let's pop the tape on this old box here, and let's dive right in to this good old-fashioned toy unboxing. All right, everybody, here we got the main event right here. Superboy, not to be confused with Superboy Prime, Mafex edition. So I've been needing him to kind of hit this little shelf right here at the corner of my desk for some time. Because as you can see, I do have Cyborg in steel, and I have the 012 Superman, which I will say is a much superior version of that character than the Mafex edition. Now that I have Superboy Prime, I just have to get Eradicator, which I really regret missing out on. Now, I did pick up this guy right here, and I am a little on the fence about do I open or do I not open, because I don't have a lot of McFarlane's open. I did open this Green Lantern just the other day. He is 100% steel with minor retooling, but still pretty damn cool. So I may somehow work him in. I've thought about opening this guy, but he's not going to be in scale with what I have over there. So I just don't know, because I feel like I'm a slippery slope that I'm going to have to open and buy the rest of these on this scale, which is what sucks about McFarlane. He's not in scale with nothing else. He's not even in scale with his own figures, because some of those are giants and some are normal, and it's for no particular reason other than just reusing bodies for other characters. I'm all for varying scopes, because as you can see, I opened Weapon X the other day and Storm. Weapon X is shorter than Storm. Fine with that. He should be. However, it's not just because they reuse some bullshit body. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Storm is taller because they used a Giganta figure. So yeah, that's just my thought on it. So now we have Superboy Prime, and this oozes the 90s. People, look at that hair, look at those glasses, the jacket. I mean, it is pretty damn BA all the way around. Give you kind of a glimpse of some of the stuff it says we can do with the figure. We might try to toy around with it and see if we can actually get it to do some of this. I can get it to do this. I know I can get it to do this. This, not so much. But let's play around with it. Let's see what we got. Let's break out the old trusty X-Acto knife. Here I come to save the day. So we have our traditional flight stand, which I will say I'm not going to shit on anymore, because They actually are better than I initially thought. We have a bunch of steel right here. As you can see, you have this Superman jacket emblem. I like that. That was always a neat effect for me. Super sweet undercut or bowl cut or whatever you want to call it back in the day. That just oozed 1992. I was guilty of having that same hairdo at one point. Don't judge me. It was in, people. It was in like Flynn, or in like a porno star on a good day. So, jacket is soft goods. It's a little durable. So it actually has wire around the waist, so you can kind of get it to do what you want it to do. There's even wire in that. Okay, I like that actually. That's a neat feature. So let's take the heads out first. So here we go. The head with the glasses. Glasses are sculpted on, but you can see eyes painted under. I am a fan of that right there. Far too often we get these heads with glasses. The glasses fall off the whole time. They got the earring there. It's a pretty damn nice touch. Cool points to Mafex for that. We get our scowling face. Sweet hairdo again. Got your earring. Nothing so badass in the 90s like a guy would want an earring. Get multiple hands here. Let's see. I do like that you can just lift these guys out of there. You don't have to do all that pulling and tugging that you have to do with a lot of figures that when they're in the box. That is always off-putting to me. So, all right. So like I told you a while ago, I can get him to do that basic, hey girl, what you doing? But when it comes to other shits, that's where we need Monster, who used to do these little sweet videos called impressions. I know we hadn't gotten none in a while, people. Give him some shit about it in the comments, because he has a stack of shit that he really needs to open that I want to see impressions of myself. But it's pretty sweet right here, guys. I'm digging that right there. The emblem is raised. It's not just painted on, so that's pretty sweet right here. I'm always a fan of that right there. It's just for, let's try to see how. So there we go. We actually got a pose to work, guys. Sound effects are free, motherfuckers. Don't be hating. I do not own, well actually I do own those sounds because I made them. So yeah. So let's toy around with some things here. So that's pretty sweet how the little cuffs do come off. So now let's see how easy the jacket is to put on. And I don't know why, but like the more I play around with this figure, the more I'm hearing Alice in Chains playing. Like I can envision Superboy Prime listening to Man in the Box. He's the clone in the box. Not anymore, people. He is no longer M.O. motherfucking C. Okay. We can kind of do that. So sleeves are a little less than to be desired. But not bad. Not bad at all. As the Todd father would say, pretty cool. pretty cool. So I'm gonna leave these hands on, because I mean he just really needs closed fists, because I mean this guy isn't really a you know, aristocrat that you want to kung fu grip with. I'm kind of hoping that once you get the jacket on, you don't catch hell with the sleeves there. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to bunch those up a little higher. Okay, yeah, that worked a little better. It's a little more gooder. So let's try that with this fella right here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what you got to do. What's love got to do? I got to find that shit out the floor. So give me a second, people. Alright, so we got him back here, and I'm gonna be honest, that is like one of the always the bugaboos about these Mafex to me, is the fact that the hands are always a little there's a small peg there, a very small peg, so it wouldn't take a whole hell of a lot to really just fuck that up, and that's always worrisome to me. But there we go. Let's turn back. I mean, this was the epitome cool, people, in '92. I'm gonna be honest, he's kind of putting off LGBTQT lady vibes right here now by today's standards. Not hating at all, just saying it strikes it as the stud that takes somebody's girl away, not the back in the day stud for a guy, the female stud. Yeah, street people, you know that term. But it's pretty sweet looking. Heads look good. Yeah. Man, that's a solid ass feed, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty solid. Not sure how I'm gonna pose him about over here just yet. But for now, we're gonna stick him there. I'll post some pictures on the Instagram with a little more. You've seen two heads. I don't think you really just have to see the grimacing head, so to speak, or me assemble a flight stand. I don't know if you guys are really wanting that right there. So we'll just kind of keep it simple. We'll pull the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. And by stupid, I mean me. So yeah, all in all, solid fit, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't have hated it as a CT versus a Mafex just because of the price difference. But it's a solid figure. I'm gonna give the figure about a I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 hassles. Not gonna hate on it at all. And yeah, give it 4 out of 5 hassles. I'll tinker around some with the hands. I do like the fact that you have these thumbs up hands. That does feel very whatever. If you were stopping or grabbing some hooters, that's what those are. Flying. And then your casual walking hands, like right there. A lot of options. And I do like that they typically give you this little baggie. But you know what? I'm not seeing it. Typically there is a little baggie that comes with the Mafex. That you, a Ziploc bag type deal. Wow, I don't see it. You got a flight stand and no baggie this time, people. Oh wow, they're really getting cheap. What did you save on that, Mafex? 30 cents? and still charge me $100. Yeah, no cool points there, but I'll keep it. I still give him a solid 4 out of 5 Hassels. Cool figure, it really is. What kind of scale? Let's see what scale we're working with. Next to, I mean, you can see the size comparison. It's pretty neat. Next to Soups himself, or Cyborg, he's substantially smaller. So yeah, I like that. I'm a fan of that. Gotta figure out how to get him posed up. We'll get some pictures down. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And what about this guy? Do you want to see me open him or not? Drop a comment below. Let me know. If I get enough comments, I will either do a short or a bonus at the end of another unboxing, as I have a shit ton more unboxings to do. I do have a good bit of G.I. Joes to do. And I got this guy here that I'm kind of on the fence about unboxing. So drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. I don't unbox a lot of DC stuff. I really don't. But as you can see, I've been doing some other unboxings, and I haven't found homes for these guys because my room is ridiculous right now. It is just ridiculous with stuff everywhere. So yeah, but with that being said, guys, let's dive right back to my beautimous face. Alright everybody, we're back to this beautimous face right here, as we just got through doing our unboxing. Drop a comment below, let me know what you thought. Is this something that you're going in for? Do you prefer the Mafex, or do you want to wait and see if CT Toys, which don't sleep on CT Toys, I know they're knockoffs, but for 30 bucks, you cannot beat them. I mean, I literally have the Wolverine right here, and I promise you, the quality of this guy is every damn bit as stellar as a Mafex figure. So, don't sleep on CT Toys. So, are you waiting on a CT Toys, or are you just like me? Did you go in for it? Or are you a 012 guy? I'm gonna be honest, I prefer the Mezco 012s myself over Mafex, just because the quality just seems to be a lot better to me. That's just my preference there. But at the end of the day, I had much rather get a Marvel Legends $24 to $29 figure over this $100 fig any day of the week, no matter how greatly detailed they are and accessories. So drop some comments below. Let me know what you think. What about the McFarlanes? Well, you know, we briefly touched on McFarlanes during the interview. Are you guys still going in for the McFarlanes, or are you holding out on what Mattel is going to entail when they take over the license pretty shortly there? I know we haven't got any previews just yet, but if their WWE lines are any indication of what they have going there, depending on how basic or ultimate they go, we could really be in for something, guys. Drop some comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the capital TF out of us. That's how we grow. That's how we get places, people, and we grow together. Thank you guys again for us hitting over 1,300 subscribers. I would love to hit that 1,500 subscriber mark by our anniversary on the 28th. So if you could help us out, we need 190 more as of right now. So help us out, guys. Don't forget our Stay Weird Network family, as we mentioned in the beginning of the show. And with that being said, hey, it's a super edition, and it's all about, are you made of steel?
Fly me, top rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure,